Let's talk about client communications during times of market volatility or uncertainty. This is a question we've got a lot in the past week with clients, and so I'm coming here to our Dear Ficomm channel in order to share with you some of our guiding principles as we work with advisory teams through moments like this. You will be able to use what I share in this video in your unique situation. Just make sure you're tailoring it to your environment and your strategy and your clients. But I'm going to be sharing 4 words that can guide your approach to communications and ensure that clients feel all the things we want them to feel: at ease, validated, taken care of, and safe in moments like this. My name is Carolyn Dalle-Molle. I am a strategic lead and consultant here at Ficomm Partners. I work day in and day out with several clients through their communications at any given moment. So we are in the thick of it right now. Right now, as I'm recording, it's Thursday, April 10th. So we've gone through the recent week at this point of volatility based on some of the macro environments and unprecedented events at the political level. So the 4 words that I'm going to share with you are always, proactive, human, and tailored. Let's start with always. You should always, we know this, right? But I'm going to state it because it is part of the strategy. Always be thinking, am I educating clients on the markets? Am I regularly and routinely talking about the long game, or you can't time the markets and things like this? Core philosophies that we all know in industry, but depending on your client base, they may not really have internalized some of what is expected in markets. And depending on your client's time horizon, how they can prepare and react and feel, knowing that they cannot control the markets and you cannot time them. So the always word is a prompt and an invitation to be thinking, how am I coaching clients about the history of markets, how they can be thinking about markets, and how we can set them up to feel the best they can in terms of investments, in terms of their investments. So there should be like an always pulse, a philosophy, an education, a reminders. When you sit in a space of, I regularly talk to my clients, they know this, they know our take, they know our philosophy and our approach and our strategy. Then market volatility comes and your job is more of a reminder of those core principles. So it's a reaffirming, it's not educating in times of high emotions. Okay, so always be sharing philosophy, always be coaching and guiding, having it be a regular and routine acknowledgement, even when things are good, but pointing to history, pointing to this always. Then when a moment of volatility happens, the second word is proactive. Proactive is about making sure that when a moment of market volatility does happen, or there's an event that causes a lot of uncertainty in the markets, that you are able to proactively reach out. The proactivity really helps avoid issues of group panic or these times where it's like my phone is ringing off the hook, right? Instead, Ficomm really recommends that there's a proactive moment. As soon as the team knows that something is worth addressing, you proactively send an email to all clients. This email is meant to be reaffirming. It's meant to stay calm and steady. But really what you are doing is you are proactively acknowledging what's happening, and you are encouraging them to remember the core principles. You are also telling them that you are monitoring everything closely, that the team is on it, and you have proactively told them it's okay. We then get into the other word, which is human. The human word is we invite you to, within these emails during market volatility, you offer a human to human conversation. So you create space, you create opportunity for a one-on-one conversation or just basically a live contact. So depending on your situation, this might be, please do not hesitate to give us a call, or please do not hesitate to grab some time on our calendar this week with a link. Or in certain circumstances, it might be we're hosting a webinar this Friday morning to address this in a group setting and take Q&A. But the point there is you're not just sending an email, you are adding a moment where you're inviting them to connect at the human level. The format will change, again, depending on the situation, depending on your client base, and depending on you, what's typically the way you engage with clients. But that is part of the email. And then lastly, the fourth word is tailored. We want to make sure that across all the other three words, right, which are always, then proactive, human, that you are tailoring all of these things to your exact ideal client. You are speaking directly to your person. You're not speaking to all of America or any human. You are speaking to your clients. And you are absolutely tailoring it to the change that you know you offer them. So what clients come to you, for instance, an example change is like clients come to me disorganized and confused, and I help them change into organized and clear. Okay, well, you want to tailor your communications to them and that same pulse of we are organized, we are clear. You stay steadfast in this tailored communication, even in moments of market volatility or uncertainty. And it's actually not even like even in moments of uncertainty, it's more like moments of high emotion is a huge opportunity to be their guiding light even more directly. So you want to tailor your approach to all of this to who exactly you work with and the change you create for them. I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's helped you think about how you approach client communications and market volatility. Please do not hesitate to write us a message. You can send me a DM on LinkedIn to follow up on this video. You could comment below if you'd like, or always go to ficommpartners.com and send us a message. All right, I will see you in the next episode.